What's going on, guys? Back at you again, and unfortunately I have to re-record this because YouTube absolutely blows and they're just not trying to let any type of truth get out there to you guys. I mean, the other one might upload again. We're just going to keep uploading them and just re-uploading, and we'll see what happens. Eventually it's going to have to get through, but here we go. False start right out of the gate. You saw a big man right there just sit his ass in a lazy position. And then we get, oh my gosh. Let's see if this guy actually got jammed. Nope. Free release. How about that? Free release. As if it was nothing to them. And then this linebacker is the one that chooses to come up there and guard him. None of the other guys thought it was admissible. They all just sat there. And then he gets blasted. It's nice to see. We usually don't get to see that. Alright, next play. See what happens here. False start again, as if it was nothing to them. And then this guy just runs himself out of the play. Oh, let me run right by him so Jalen Hurts can just run right through, as if he's not a dual threat. Look at this guy. He could throw this receiver off him if he wants to. That guy's about 150 pounds, soaked with any type of liquids. Oh my God. Looks like he had that DB's liquids on him, slowing him down. Free release on this guy, but the running back's on him. Doesn't even really block him. He like pushed him like barely. And then the guy acting like he couldn't get there. Throws it up. The cornerback sits behind. Can't do anything anyway because he's too big. And he's got the magnets on, so. Whoa, what is my, look at my D end. Look at him hide. What are we doing? He goes, bro, guys, he should be running upfield. At least right here, 2 yards deep, reading this, and the quarterback keeps it, you attack. If the quarterback hands it off, you sit and wait until he attacks you. You don't want to go down the line because guess what? They can pitch it back and do a pat. They can do a bunch of crap. You don't want to not follow your rules. So your rule would be sit here, wait. All right, he has it. Now you'd be adding him in his face, but nope. He's like 10 steps behind because he's doing the wrong thing. And now gives Jalen the view to throw over him. If he was in his face, Jalen wouldn't have been able to throw this because now the space he has, the space that he gave him for the false steps he took, it's stupid. It's really stupid. And then we got a missed tackle. Look at his missed tackle right here. What is he? He's trying to take his own man out. Literally, he came in with the freaking donkey legs and took his man out and missed the tackle. See it all the time. So we get a hand up. They hand it off right in the middle. Look at our 2 D tackles. Our 2 D tackles allow the guys to push them past the linebackers. Look at this. Both of them getting dominated. Put on his knees. Look at him. Look at him. Now on his back. They put him on his knees and his back. His mama's watching this, boys. You got your mama watching. You let them do this to you? Look at this. We're not letting this go. Nope. Yeah, finish him off. Now let's see the other dummy. What did this guy do? Engage. And then just sits down. Sits down. No middle, no chance. That's your 2 middle guys. They got annihilated. They allowed it too. They didn't resist. No resistance. This running back right here. Look at this giant hole right here. He ends up scoring anyway, but look at this hole right here. Ginormous. He could have blasted through that one, but he chose to go here because your D tackles are standing straight up. As if anyone would ever do that. Who would stand straight up on the D-line like this? They always tell you the lowest man wins. Are they low to you? The more you see D-linemen stand up, the more you know they're not trying. Like the higher up they stand, the more you know they're just letting them kick their ass. Because you don't... Look at him. Look at him standing straight up. Look at that. You got a guy... He's low, but he's already in. These 2 guys are just watching him score. Not even trying to get low to hit him. But the whole line was just standing straight up. Let's see if they do it again. Oh, well, this is a QB sneak. We know he's just going to go right on through there. You can't stop it because you got the center getting low as hell and bear crawling and freaking groundhogging into your legs. Like, you can't do anything. If you jump high, they're just going to take you for a ride. An unpleasant one, too. Feels like they flipped the camera angle on this. I feel like we were watching this game from the other side. Kind of weird. For some reason I remember them scoring from the other side, from the west view or the east view, whatever side we're on, opposite side. Oh, he's offsides. That don't matter. Play action. Look at this guy. Number 7 is supposed to be the game wrecker. Look at this. Tight end holds him right up. Tight end literally dominates him. But that's not who we're going to talk about here. What we're going to talk about is the free release on their best receiver. Look at this. You're going to let him run right behind you. And now he goes behind the linebacker. You can't see it. The linebacker didn't jam, didn't have eyes on him, and then falls on his face. Luckily grabbed the shoelace. Now we got play action. Number 10 ends up getting it. Let's see what these guys do. Oh, look how far upfield 97 goes. He never goes that far upfield. Now this guy, he's out of the play. This guy, he really should have been here. All right. So then this guy can fill behind you. Now this guy has to fill this gap and that gap because you decided to go so far up. You're not supposed to be this far upfield, guys. This guy should literally be right here where these guys are almost. Because you don't want to vacate gaps. This guy should be back here. And then this guy can fill right between him and him. Now you've given this guy 2 gaps to worry about. Something that wasn't supposed to happen. But the average fan does not know that. And he gets engaged on anyway. Like, it's just terrible. No edge, no chance. You had no D linemen in position to be where they need to be. Therefore, your linebackers get blocked. Because you're doing your own thing. Like we always say. Alright, let's see what happens here. Free release. No one's paying the mind. Alright, he got there. Oh, alright, this is the touchdown. But what's up with the rush, though? We're going to talk about the catch in a minute. But what's up with these guys? Crashes inside. Late twist. And then what does my name, number 7, do? Bull rush. He bull rushes. That's the worst time to bull rush. So he wasn't trying to get there. Now let's see this. Jams. And then watch him slip on purpose. Right there. What are you slipping on? Did the 14-yard line grab you or something? Like, what's up? What are we talking about? This man is tripping over the 14-yard line. Jams. All right. And then look. What are we tripping on? That's a complete and utter fake and manufactured stumble to give up the touchdown. He didn't have to grab him this time because he knew he was going to catch it as he falls down. False start tackles. Wide open, but it's 3rd and long. Are they going to let him complete this? I forget. Oh, no, this is not completed. He's lucky he didn't get stripped. That long motion. They're just seeing what they're doing. See, guys, let me show you something, though. See this motion? You don't see number 2 doing that stupid crap he was doing before. You're going to see it later in the game. This guy, you're going to see motions, and these guys are going to start running across without looking back. But watch him this time. Let's see what he does this time on the motion. Let's see what he does. See, he turned his head. He's looking at the motion, guys. So then we're going to see later in the game, this guy just turns a blind eye and just points to the other side of the field and acts like he's going over. And he never does. Doesn't look at him. And they run a zig or whip route, whatever you want to call it, either or. And get them wide open, and they do it twice. They literally did it twice and got away with it 2 times in a row in the red zone. It's unbelievable. Oh, this is the play where the linebacker falls down. You're going to see him fall down right here. Yep, he falls down. But pay attention to this, though. What are our D linemen doing? They rush how many? 3? They rush 4. This guy runs into his own man, guys. I've never seen anything like this. Look at this. He tramples his own guy. Like, literally. It's like the coaches put him out there to ruin the play. Look at this. Tramples his own guy. So now they have no pass rush at all whatsoever. Dude is eating turf right now. Guy wide open. Dude eating turf is the guy responsible for that. Believe it or not. Leave it to Beaver. So number 7, he's so good. He's so good. Oh my God, he's so good. He's so good. How did he wreck our game plan? Oh, the 49ers couldn't block him. He didn't know how to stop him. He was so unstoppable. He's a force of nature. We couldn't do anything about him. Didn't even touch the guy. Guy just falls on his face, does nothing to stop the play at all. Like, whatsoever. Oh, this is the doink. Let's watch it in slower motion. Kick. So let's pause it. We want to see it as it goes up without wasting too much time. Look at it. It's almost like there's wind. Like it's slowly making its way towards the pole. The magnet pulling it over. Watch this. Kicks it. It's down the middle, and then it starts to get pulled over right to the pole. And then it's doink. Of course. Alright, whatever. What is this guy? Oh my god. Look at this nonsense. Watch these guys trample each other. Why are you... Oh my god. He should be going outside contain, bro. False stop. 56. What are we doing? Go outside. Don't go in the same gap. You allowed this guy to block you. You didn't even make him work. Like, and you guys really think this stuff is real. Like, guys just letting things happen. Like, what are we doing? Play action. Oh, this is the touchdown, isn't it? Look at it. You know it's a touchdown. Look at how the D linemen are standing straight up. They're not really rushing. Look at them. They're all straight up. No low man. No one really aggressively trying to get there. And then look at our outfielder over here. This dude is playing right field right now. He's playing right field and misjudged the ball. Like, what are we doing? He's not even running to the ball. Like, look at him shuffle, guys. Let's slow it down. I want you guys to look at this cornerback shuffling. Why are you shuffling? This isn't tracking a baseball. Look at the receiver. He's running, right? And look at this defender. He's shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. Why are you shuffling? Because he's not trying to get there. That's why. You don't shuffle in that situation. You run to the ball. Like, are we serious with that? I would love someone to defend that because you'll get the boot real quick. The boot. Like, the boot real quick. Quick, fast, in a hurry. False start again. They ain't calling those. That should be a PI right here, what we just saw. Dude literally tackled him. Well, actually, hold on. I might be tripping. Defensive holding, at least. He tugged on him. You definitely saw him get pulled back a little bit. It wasn't much, but by the letter of the law, like, you did tug on him. And then he called the bullshit one later in the game and gave the Chiefs the first down and essentially the ball game. They end up running this play later. This guy actually got pushed in his back. They didn't call it, though. Wide open. That play's called the okie doke. You make them think you're rolling one way, but you have a crosser going the opposite way, and then you spin back around as the quarterback. It's called the okie doke. What's up here? Straight up, straight up. A guy standing straight up. Look at this guy. What is he doing? What the hell just happened to him? Look at this guy. What is he doing? Pretending like he's getting blocked? Like, it's just retarded. I don't like that word, but... Oh, okay, I see what happened. So, 56, he's supposed to be outside containing. Whoa. So, 56 was supposed to outside contain. Doesn't get there, but luckily for him, this linebacker, 55, fills his gap quicker than he should have. Normally, 55 would be outside, but he was like, you know what? This guy's effing up. I got to go make this tackle. He doesn't, though, but he forces it back in, luckily. That guy wanted to go out there, but he cut off his path and forced him back in, which helps them. But let's see what happens here. Why couldn't 55 make the tackle? And then 55 just gives up. This stuff is actually really fake, man. It's hard to watch sometimes. Most times. All the time. Oh, this is the fumble, isn't it? Yep. Jalen Hurts. It wasn't bad enough that you dropped the ball, right? Let's make matters worse and kick the ball to the other goalpost for the other team to get it, right? So he has it. Like, what? People on the internet are like, oh, he's switching hands. He's switching ball hands. Are you guys dumb? He has the ball, or had the ball in his right arm. He's running to the right sideline. So he had the ball in the correct arm. So why the fuck would you ever switch arms? You wouldn't, all right? So anyone that says that, believe you're going to get blocked faster than you can say fast. Like, anybody that tries to, like, say any dumb shit like that, you're getting blocked. Like, I'm not listening to that nonsense. He's switching touching his arms. Or are you dumb? He had the ball in the right arm, protecting it from the defender. Why would you put it in your left arm? He can hit it closer. You would never switch in that situation. But that's how we know you don't play football. You just listen to what the announcers tell you, when other people tell you, and then you bring it back to us, knowing nothing. Like, no, you wouldn't switch the ball if it's in your right arm, you're running towards the right with guys on your left. That's what you want. You're protecting them with your shoulder and your body, ball away from them. So, like, the fact that people are trying to defend this just shows you how far gone people are, how much they need to defend this garbage. He has the ball in his right arm. He's doing just fine. All he has to do is either hit it or fake it and go out and then hit it again. Instead, he starts fidgeting with the ball for no reason in the gap when a guy's trying to hit him, and then kicks it. Like, it makes matters worse. Kicks it. These people are just out of control. Kicked it right there. Don't tell me he didn't. It's almost like he hitches his leg to make it seem like he didn't try to do it. Like, yeah, stop. I'm not fooled by this. I just want somebody to defend this, just so I can block you and get you the hell away from me. I'm literally sick of fanboys, bro. Really am. But whatever. I digress. Can't believe people are defending that. And then look at Mahomes. Yeah. He's like, yeah, it's that time. Yep. I'm getting my Super Bowl. Yep. It's a game over now. That's the moment we all knew. He's a bad actor. Mahomes can't contain himself at all. Like, there were so many times the camera was on him and he could not stop smiling. Even when they were losing by, like, 14. Because, like, he knew they were going to win. So why wouldn't you smile? You're all smiles. You know you're going to win by the end of this. Why? It's like, let's be honest. How did Jalen Hurts get outside? Too much talking. So our DN goes upfield. No edge, no chance. See, no edge at all. So he runs right up in there. But what's the guy next to him doing? What are these two guys doing? Oh, this is number 91. This is when he goes and gets a hot dog. He's supposed to be... See, 91 right here. He's supposed to be covering this gap, guys. 91 is supposed to be in this gap. But he goes to get a hot dog. He's supposed to be stopping this play, 91. Right there. But look at where 91 goes. He runs off, goes to get the hot dog, and does what exactly? Tackles or tries to hug someone that doesn't even have the ball. Now he turns around and is looking at the ball carrier. I don't get what this was. Like, I really am baffled and confused. But if someone can explain to me what the fuck happened there, I would love to know. Because I'm just confused. This whole game is just a dumpster in a fire. Or a fire in a dumpster, depending on how you look at it. Look at this. Look at this. Slap the ball. Slap the ball. Slap the chest. Slap the ball. And then wrap up. Oh, okay. That's what we doing. Okay. Alright. Alright. The whole world, he knows he's doing this. Look at the Chiefs not even try. They all just sit there. It's like, yeah, he's going to... Look at that. Bro, he wasn't trying. Oh, my God. His legs went limp. He's just following the script. The Eagles got to score on this drive. Okay, we get it. Don't make it so obvious. Like, what are we doing? Look at that. They're doing the part the Red Sea, and finally he condensed down. That's what I like to see, though. As long as he condensed down, because that middle was the size of Egypt. I don't know why I said Egypt, but that's what it was, man. Where's my... Guys, look at how far upfield this guy goes. He was just taking a play off. Number 8 and number 95, they just took a play off. They know damn well if they run that far upfield, they're not making the play. You're helping these linemen wall you off and seal you. That's all you're doing. Now, these two are out of the play, and now all he has is a wide open right side. This guy pretending to make the tackle. First down. The first half was all about Philly. That's what the NFL is, guys. You never favor the first half team. Whoever's hot in the first half usually is the losing team. We've seen it time and 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 time again. It's like, how many times are we going to see this same script and think it's real? Literally, every Super Bowl, except for like the Seahawks one, it's been the same script. Literally, okay? The team that leads in the first half loses. Like, how many times do we have to see that? Oh, alright. So this is the fourth down. Oh, yeah, this is where The idiot is lined up in the neutral zone. This guy, his head is literally lined up over the ball. This guy right here. Like, you're in the neutral zone. Like, when guys do that and no one on the sideline, no player is yelling, get back, you know it's scripted. Like, because in real football, that doesn't happen, where guys' heads are lined up over the ball like that. People are literally screaming at them to get back, especially the coaches. Like, that doesn't just slide. That don't slide. Now, all of a sudden, he's lined up properly. Get the hell out of here, man. Oh, okay. So, let's see. Guys, this is a missed lineup right here, guys. They lined up terribly on purpose. Number 20, he's literally head up on no one. He should be right here in the middle, and I'm going to show you why in a minute. So this guy's motioning out, this corner is going to follow him, this guy's going to walk up, now he's the edge player. So you need, since he's not going to be back here to play the linebacker role, he's taking the edge. Now this guy needs to shift over so that he could play downhill both ways. If you're here and they run this way, guess what? You're going to have to run all the way across and not make the play. If they run this way, you're good. But if they run middle, you still got to get through brush. So the ideal thing would be lined up in the middle. So whenever you see no middle linebacker, you know that the team is just giving up a play. You always want at least one linebacker in at all times. At all times, there has to be someone in the middle to play both running lanes on both sides. Like, you can't just have no one in the middle. That's not football. So watch what happens. So now they run left. This is the edge player. He gets sealed off. That would have been fine if you had a middle linebacker. This guy's trying to run to get over there. Now, if this guy was here, guess what? He'd already be pursuing about here by now, right? And then he'd be making the tackle. But now he's running from here, and look where he is. He's in the middle where he should have been starting out at. And this guy's already crossing the line of scrimmage. Now, it's too late. That's football 101, guys. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry that they didn't tell you that. Nor would they ever, but so stupid. Like, I would never, if I was the defensive coordinator, I would never in a trillion years have my team lined up that way. Ever. Wide open, wide open. He really should have gone to 9. 9 could have spun either way. They actually were short on that, but it didn't matter because the Chiefs were scripted to win. This guy crashes inside. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, what are you doing? You're playing Mahomes and you crash inside. Okay, so the Eagles have declared the loss. Mahomes ain't even worried. He's like, I know I got time. This is where he hurts, and I quote, he hurts his ankles. Jalen hurts his ankles right now. Yeah, okay. Guy didn't even twist it. Guy barely landed on it. He's screaming it to the high heavens. Like, dude, I'm not falling for that. But he gets up on his toes. He didn't even sit on his butt and ask for help up. He literally used his calf muscles, his Achilles muscles, and his toes to get up. But you're telling me his ankle's hurting him. Like, please stop, man. Like, get the hell out of my face. If he was really hurt, he would have had one of his teammates help him up. Like a responsible person who actually is hurt. But okay. Oh, he has so much heart. He has the heart of a champion. You don't know what you're talking about. He is so godly. Oh my God, I need to suck his balls even harder. Fanboys, the noise you hear from them. The noise they tell themselves. The noise that keeps them sleeping. False start. Look at this. Bwomp, bwomp. False start. No call. As if it was nothing. Floats it, boats it. He actually does goat it, but this is a no call, non-call, terrible call, whatever you want to call. And New York made that phone call, and they said, you know what, man? We're going to have to take that one off the books, boy. That boy didn't hold it to the ground. That boy just lost control. So guess what, boy? You're going to lose it down, boy, and go redo that thing, boy. Like, this was definitely a catch. It wasn't even close. But whatever. And this is the, they actually had him in the backfield. They did the QB sneak. Dude shoots the gap, jumps over the top. But like I said earlier, it doesn't matter if you jump over the top. Because Jason Kelsey's underneath you, taking you for a ride. A nice little Jordan midnight ride. How about that? Take it down. As if it was nothing. Wide open on the slant. Does he jam? Nope. Doesn't jam. Tries to punch with his left hand or slap with his left hand and just misses, whiffs. He didn't even. He just actually just dreidels. He didn't even try to like jam. Look at him. He just dreidels. Like, what are you doing, my man? Look at him. He spins and dreidels. What are you doing? Who taught you to do that? Huh? Who taught you to do that? Can you tell me? Can you introduce me? Can I meet the guy? Like, just a meet and greet. Alright. I guess not. I don't think he liked what I said. He didn't like it. False start again. Wide open. But really, the thing about this that really is baffling, this song actually is a little loud, but look at number 11. He's actually going to be wide open. Let's pause right here. Look at number 11 right behind his backer. If anything, you pump fake here, set your feet, and refire right there on the post. I'm telling you, number 11 is wide open. So what does this tell you? What does this mean? This means that Jalen Hurts was never trying to score a touchdown on this drive. This drive was always for 3 points. Because this is the guy you go to. Look at him. Guys, he literally was wide open. I was saying it when the game was going on. He wasn't trying to score on this drive. A touchdown. Just a field goal, which you'll see now. Any manipulation? Nah, I didn't see a flicker. Really doesn't make a difference. The difference in the game was the Jalen fumble and kick. That barbecue was crazy. He roasted that ball. What are we doing here? 3rd and 1. Oh yeah, this is the fullback trap. This guy turns his shoulder, and then this guy goes and humps him, dumps him. Like, what are you doing? In no situation would a linebacker fill and run into a guy's back. He would fill into a gap, not into a back. You don't fill into gaps. You fill into gaps, not into backs. You don't fill into backs, you fill into gaps. Like, this is what the gap right here. Not his back, this gap. This is where he needs to be. Fill this gap right here. And he runs into his back, stumbles, and then takes a angle. Like, what are we even talking about? What just happened? Oh yeah, this is where they're trying to tell us he's still height, right? 300 pounds on you as you're throwing it, but nope, on a line, nothing. False start. Actually, I'll take that one back. That wasn't the worst. Like, we've seen much worse. Where's my DN though? Stupid ass spins inside, crashes inside, no edge, no chance. But you guys swear to God, the Hassan Reddick is so good, or Reddick, whatever the hell his name is. He's not good, guys. Guys just don't block him. If you want, I can make a separate video just on him and how he got all his sacks. They were all the same. Guys just let him go through, or they just fall to their face, or they turn into a shuffle, don't do their technique, and let him right through. Funny that this game, I'm watching guys dominate him, and they're in their techniques the whole time. They're doing what they're supposed to do. Because they're the winning team. See, he's kicking back. He got his depth. He did fall a little bit out of his technique, but he holds them down. Look at this. But sometimes they call that a holding. He actually got away with that one. They don't really like when you do that to guys. But when you're the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, it don't matter. Anything goes. Oh, this is just the handoff. But let's see, look at all these guys not trying. Just look at this, guys. Look at the effort or lack thereof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys standing straight up. 7 guys. That guy took himself out of the play almost. But literally 7 guys standing up in the end zone. Literally all those guys could have been in the play. They're just standing around because they don't give a F. The game's over. In their minds, they know what they got to do. And they got to do what's right, and that's lose the game. Alright, so on this play, they do a zig. 6 was open. He didn't see him, but he's going elsewhere. This was one of the better throws of the game, both quarterbacks. He had the zig, but he wanted more. The zig would have got the first, but he wanted more. Jalen should be a top 10 quarterback going into next year. Alright, what the hell are we doing? What are my D linemen doing? Look at this guy. Look at 99. Turns his shoulders and then backpedals out of the hole over there. What does this guy do? Sits there, and then makes the tackle. Okay. But he really should have made it behind the line. He's being lazy on that play. False start. Floats it, boats it, and goats it. That should have been picked off, but instead we get a magnet catch. The magnetic waves around this point were just too strong for the defender. He's actually T-Rex arming it. He's not really fully extending his arms, nor is he really jumping the highest he can. He's jumping on a 45 instead of straight up. So he really wasn't trying to defend this. And notice the ball speed up as it gets closer to the receiver's hands. It's plain as day to see. As of now, it's sped up so fast, guys. If you say it didn't, then you're lying to yourself. Speeds up now. And then the magnets uphold. I can't uphold this, but the magnets will. I cannot uphold this foolery. Alright, so now they do a pitch. This is the worst call to make. Like, just do what you've been doing, like QB sneak. Instead, they do a stupid, thoughtless pitch to the right. Jalen doesn't even look like he's showing much, like, of anything with the pitch. You got two guys blocking one when there's a free guy. Clearly, look right here. Why isn't this guy getting to this level? And then this guy can cut back. Say this guy gets on that block. You put this hat there. This hat is on a hat. That hat there. You got a hat there. This guy can cut back. First down easily. But now, since you guys want to double team a guy that's already blocked, or was blocked, it's the running back's fault too. He should have cut back. You got to follow asses, not grasses. Like, come on, bro. See, these asses are here. You got to follow the asses and cut back behind them. You got to follow behind your blocks. That's on the running back. It's on the play caller, too. It's a terrible play call. This is what you should have done on third down. And you don't get it, you do it again. Because you have a 100% rate on this. So it's just, like, use your brain. Use your eagle brain. False start, elongated, kicks. Look at 68 loses technique. 14 gets a free release. Are we going to tackle him or are we hugging? A little bit of both. Oh, let's see the kick. Any manipulation on this kick? Oh, yeah, you see the flicker right there. The ball disappears. Definitely. It went down the middle, but those raves or those magnetic waves are literally so strong. They can hold the ball in any line of sight you want. If they want to go straight down the middle, they can have that happen. If they want it to hit the post, see you later. Or they can just tell the kicker, you need to just flat out shank it and miss it. They can have that happen too. Oh yeah, believe me when I tell you. Oh yeah. False start, 57. He kind of like hitched his body. Watch him. It was too soon, guys. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me he didn't move too soon. Before the ball is snapped. I don't care, but completely false. And then let's look at this guy. Look at him. He shifts all the way over instead of staying. Oh my God. 90 should be staying in this gap. Look at how he moves to the right. Look how far over to the right he moves. He should be right here. He moved all the way over to leave that gap open. But what does the DN do? He just patty kicks. He forces it inside. It's really number 90. 90 lets this guy dominate him. It's a single block. He just let him do that to him. He let him kick his ass. Like, why wouldn't you move to the left there? Why would you move to the right when you see the running back running to your left? It just doesn't make sense. The more, like, you can try to, like, make it make sense, but it doesn't. The more you try, the more your head hurts. Because it's just like, bro, what is going on? Bro, what is going on this run? Look at our D tackles. Philly has given up already. We know that. Look at them, how they stand straight up. Notice how they stand straight up. They don't get low. And they just let the guys just take them for a ride. The best ride they've ever been on. That's your D tackle who finally gets onto him 15 yards down the field after he got blocked for 10. Oh, yeah. Swear to God, man. Mahomes just let those guys get in his face. Apparently, he only had one incompletion in the second half, and it was a throwaway, guys. So they had you all fooled, including me for a little while. But I was saying Chiefs all week, even with the Madden thing. I just wanted to be different. And what else I was gonna say? Yeah, he's something special, man. He really is. The Chiefs were always a better team. The Eagles, they never played anyone good. They rolled through everyone. The NFL made it look like their defense was dominating, but they're not that dominant. They didn't play any Pro Bowl quarterbacks this year at all. They played, I think they said like 22 quarterbacks. So a lot of backups in that, guys. So, okay, here we go. So remember that motion I was telling you with Slay? Remember how we had eyes on him and didn't act a fool? Now watch him on this play. What are you doing? Who are you even pointing at? What are you even looking at? Like, where are you? All right, say he does point at. Let's give him that. Let's say he points and says, there's a motion coming. There. Where are you going to go? Who are you going to guard? What responsibility will you have then? Because there's still a guy here. Where's this guy going to go if you're pointing over there? Who are you pointing at? There's already 3 guys there, and there's 3 guys on him. So if anything, you would have to run with it. Pointing there does nothing. So it's a dummy call, guys. It's for the average fan that doesn't know football. This is a dummy call. This is just to make it seem like he's communicating to someone, which he's not, because they're all looking forward. No one's even looking at him or listening. He's an idiot. He always had man on him and just didn't have eyes on him and just gave it up. Like, what is he pointing at? And look at him. He still doesn't even look at anything. He has no eyes or awareness on anything at all. Like, bro, no motion has gone over there. You're looking to the inside. No one's crossed the formation. Like, he's looking over there, right? So no one has ever crossed the formation, and you're still looking over there as if someone is. He's over there, you moron. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, seriously, what are we doing, bro? Like, no. All right, so what you would do is you'd follow him and stop right there with eyes on him. Whoops. So you'd stop right there, right? But you'd be looking at him, though. You wouldn't be looking inside and pointing away. You'd be looking at him, and then you'd be following his every move, and you'd be on top of him right here. So he should be making the tackle around right that point. Shouldn't be a pitch and catch touchdown wide open with you acting like you're so confused on a motion that happens in Pee-wee football. Like, that's not... That literally was a motion that you see in Pee-wee football. Like, literally 5 years ago, I had my kids doing that motion. Like, it's just so stupid. And if any of my kids at 5 years old, 6 years old, if any of them played it like that, they'd be off the field, even as a little kid. Because even little kids don't make that mistake. But you're telling me 30-year-old men are making this mistake. Men in their 30s, late 30s, early 30s, even in their 20s, you're telling me they don't know that? Get the hell up out of here, man. I'm not buying that garbage, man. This is probably one of the first games where they got me cursing. So, it's just like, bruh, what are we doing, bro? Usually, I don't really care that much to be cursing, but, it's like, bro, are you serious? Look at this. This looks like an offensive play. You got guys all bunched in one area. If you were to, let's say someone were to start the game from here, and they would have just started right from here and told you no information. You're thinking to yourself, this is an offensive play. You're not even thinking this is a punt return. This looks like an offensive play. That's when you know it's going to be a big return, when guys are all bunched together like this. Look at this. That's what they talk about when they're talking about giving up punt returns. That's how they practice. They bunch together in practice, and they say, this is what we're going to do. We're just going to stay together, let them get to the right sideline, and then run to them late. That's how they do it. Now all of a sudden, they're starting to spread out and get into lanes. They know what they're doing, guys. They know how to do this stuff. Now all of a sudden, they're in a lane now. Well, they were before those guys fell. The point is, they know what they're doing. And then now they let the punter do this. Okay. Number 8 tackles, number 8. Is that number 8? Oh, no, okay. 19. I thought they let number 8 tackle number 8. Okay, so, all right. Wide open. So they do the same thing to this idiot. Like, where's he running to? That's what I want to know. So, like, I'm just trying to, like, I'm not trying to be mean-spirited. I'm not trying to be mean at all. I'm literally just trying to figure out what he's thinking, like, what's going through his mind. So you're man-on-man with the guy that motions, right? So you would have eyes on this guy as he's coming in. So you looked at him, you saw him, but why aren't you still looking at him? What is he looking at? Now he runs himself in no man's land in the middle. He has no eyes on his man. His man is looking at him. He's looking and seeing what he's doing, and he sees that he's lost in the sauce. This guy's lost in the sauce, doing his own thing. God knows where we'll look at this guy in a minute. Let's see what this guy does. Where does he end up? So he's just aimlessly running, aimlessly. Now he's like, oh my God, there's my man. Oh my God, I had no idea. I could not run 10 yards in front of his motion and expect him not to be wide open. And then look, now he starts running back. Like, come on, guys. Now let's look at what this receiver does. The whole time. Like, what does he do? Oh, we're actually going too slow now. We don't have to go this slow for him. So now he comes back in. He motions in, short motion. Tricks him, goes back out, runs the same whip route that he ran the other time on the last possession. Same thing, opposite corner. Let me see if was Darius Slay on the same side as him? Number 2. Nope, number 2 is on the opposite side. So they did it to the opposite corner. So what does this tell you? This tells me that the coaches did not even talk about it when it happened the first time. They just took it as, oh, they got us. But then now they run it to you on the opposite side of the same thing. So now what? What's your excuse now? Oh, now we're going to talk about it and make a coaching plan for it? It takes them to do it twice in the Super Bowl? Get the out of here, man. I'm not buying this garbage, bro, at all. This is so stupid. So, this is the QB sneak. We don't got to watch this. They get that every time. So, next play. I just want to get through this. We know they're going to score and get the 2 points. Let's get right through it. It's taking a little while. The Chiefs aren't really rushing. You can see the guy standing straight up. And this is the cornerback, number 38. He cheated on this play, guys. He tries to, I'm going to pause it right here. Because you see right here is where he tries to bend inside and get greedy. Or he was just told to give up the touchdown. Because he's in cover 3. Because this guy, you see how he's on over the top? This guy should be doing the same thing over the top on the guy that's about to catch the ball. He should be identical to that guy. They're in cover 3. All right? So he would never have this guy as a responsibility. So he either tried to jump it to be a jerk, or he was told to give up the touchdown. There's no reason as a corner you would do that. Stay that shallow. Now you let this guy get that on you. Now he's jogging. Like, come on, man. I'm not buying that. And then number 6 doesn't even try to score because this is a scripted play. Jalen is always supposed to get the shine. They're going to get this, obviously, the QB sneak. Now, from now on, when I see this, I'm just going to fast forward. It's automatic. Now let's see the 2-point conversion. Let's see how the defensive end does not get the edge at all. No edge. Once you start chasing like that, it's over. You need to try your hottest. I know it's hard sometimes, but you got to get outside arm free. Get outside this block. And then try to beat this block too, and then make the tackle. It's hard to do, but look at where he is. He doesn't even... This is the defensive end, guys. Like, that's the guy that's supposed to be making the tackle and stopping it. 21... I don't know what that was. He doesn't even go for the wrap-up. He goes for the hit, but misses completely. That was bad, guys. All right, now let's see the game-winning drive. Whoa. So they run a curl-out combo. And for some reason, these two guys get confused. Like, bro, you got one, I got the other. That's it. 29, get outside. This guy gets the inside guy. 29... gets lost in the sauce. Again. Handoff. Where's my end? Look at my end fall to his face. Watch him. No edge. No chance, but nice prance. Just falls down. Like, what is he doing, guys? This is the guy that's responsible for the edge. He's supposed to be outside contained, stopping this play around this point. Instead, he's on his knees giving somebody a nickel, we'll say. We'll be nice. We'll be nice. We'll be as nice as we can be. Yeah, so now you got D lineman running past a dual threat quarterback as if they don't know that this guy can run. Oh, he's so injured, right? Let's look at the limp. Let's look at the limp he has. No limp at all. He looks just like his own old self. Not hitching, no limp whatsoever. Y'all can miss me with this nonsense. He's running away from guys. Like, don't tell me he's still hurt. Like, y'all need to stop. And if he was hurt right there, he would have grimaced and limped right there from what that guy did to him right there. Oh, now he has got to put on the show. Stop it. I'm not buying that at all. I'm not buying that at all. And then there's the icing on the cake right there. You're allowed to do this within 5 yards. I mean, he tugs maybe a little bit, but this is the Super Bowl, bro. Clearly did that on purpose, because he said in the interview, from what people said, he's saying that he held. So clearly he did it on purpose. Give KC the fresh set and the win, essentially. Off his back foot. Ball's not even close. They call the I guess I forget if it was a PI or a defensive holding. I guess it was a holding. And that ends the game. Now they're just gonna run the clock out. And let's see the kick. We're not going to watch this. I got a video on that already. We're not going to watch the knee. We're going to see if there's any manipulation on the kick. Any heavy manipulation. The kick is up. And the kick, it does flicker a little bit, but it was going down the middle. It was a short kick anyway. Philly helped them. We knew they were going to make the kick. Didn't even give Jalen Hurts a chance to come back down the field. They robbed us again with another shitty Super Bowl. And here's the terrible throw that they left us with. Terrible taste in our mouth. This basically ended just like the Bengals game did. Friggin' Joe Burrow under duress and then throwing a pass into the dirt. I don't know what he's doing right now. He's looking around at what exactly. Now, look at how short this ball goes. Like, this is what they call. They didn't even call a hook and ladder. Literally 20 yards short. They didn't have a chance. So that just shows you they were never trying to win this game, guys. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.